If you're an IT manager, you know that feeling, like the ground is always shifting beneath your feet. Well, the change that's happening right now, the one being driven by AI, this isn't just another trimmer. It's a seismic event that's completely rewriting your job description. For, well, forever, IT has been about reacting. You're the firefighter, right? Rushing to put out network outages, hardware failures, and security breaches after the alarm's already gone off. But AI completely flips the script. We are moving from that reactive firefighting model to a proactive AI-driven one. The goal isn't just to fix problems anymore. It's to predict and prevent them before they can even touch the business.
So how do you get out in front of this? How do you lead this transformation? That's what this explainer is all about. We're going to walk through the whole journey. We'll start in that familiar reactive world, see exactly how AI is changing the game, and then we'll get into your new AI playbook. We'll even cover the new skills you'll need, how to navigate the inevitable bumps in the road, and finally, how you can step up and become a true strategic partner in your organization.
Okay, let's kick things off with Section 1, the reactive IT world. Think of this as the before picture, a reality that's probably all too familiar for a lot of us.
Does this look like your Tuesday, your Wednesday, your every day? You're constantly juggling network issues, failing hardware, surprise security alerts, and a help desk queue that just never, ever ends. It's all manual, it's incredibly time-consuming, and it traps you and your whole team in this permanent state of just reacting.
But what if you could actually break that cycle? That brings us right to AI. It is the catalyst that is completely rewriting the rules of IT management.
Okay, first things first. Let's just tackle the elephant in the room, the fear. Is AI going to take my job? And the answer, from everything we're seeing, is a hard no. The myth is replacement. The reality is augmentation. AI is here to take over the boring, the repetitive, the mundane stuff, freeing you and your team to focus on the high-level, strategic work that really moves the needle for the business. And look, this isn't some overnight shock to the system. It's more like a rapid acceleration. If you think back, the 2010s were about dipping our toes in, with some basic automation. Right now, in the 2020s, AI is integrating deeply with the cloud and big data. And looking ahead to the 2030s, it's not even going to be optional. It's projected to be a core, non-negotiable part of every IT strategy. So yeah, the time to get ready is right now.
So what does this actually look like on the ground? What changes for you day to day? Let's crack open this new AI playbook and find out. Let's talk about hardware maintenance. The old way is waiting for a server to go up in smoke. The new AI playbook, it's all about predictive maintenance. And it's a pretty simple but powerful three-step dance. First, you're gathering all this data from hardware sensors. Second, AI algorithms are constantly analyzing that data, looking for patterns that signal a future failure. And third, you get an alert to take proactive action, fixing the problem before it ever causes downtime. You're not the mechanic anymore. You're more like the pit crew chief, anticipating every need before the car even pulls in.
And think about what this does to the help desk. All those repetitive, soul-crushing Tier 1 tasks, password resets, basic troubleshooting, they just get automated by AI. This frees up your people to use their brains on the complex stuff, the issues where a human expert really makes a difference. You get a huge boost in efficiency and, honestly, in user satisfaction, too.
And the playbook just keeps going. Imagine AI constantly optimizing your network traffic in real time. Or an AI-powered security system that spots threats a human analyst would almost certainly miss. It's about using AI to pull out strategic insights for better planning and to put your resources exactly where they'll have the biggest impact. This stuff touches every single part of your world.
So, with all this new technology, the tools are changing, the playbook is changing, but what about the person in charge? This demands a whole new managerial skill set. It's about completely redefining your role.
I absolutely love this quote from Virtualization Options. The role of the IT manager is evolving into that of an orchestrator of AI solutions. This is the key. You're not just managing tech anymore. You are orchestrating a complex symphony of AI tools, different vendors, and vast streams of data, all to create real business value. So what skills does this orchestrator need in their toolkit? Well, it's a big shift away from just pure technical execution. The new core skills are much more strategic. We're talking about deep data literacy, next-level cybersecurity expertise,
sophisticated vendor management, a strong handle on AI governance, and yeah, at least a solid understanding of machine learning basics.
Let's just double-click on data literacy for a second, because it is the absolute foundation of all of this. This isn't just about being able to read a report. It's the ability to truly understand, to interpret, and to question the data so you can make genuinely informed decisions. In an AI world, you know the saying, garbage in, garbage out. The quality of your AI's results depends entirely on the quality of your data. You have to become the ultimate guardian of that quality.
Okay, let's be real. A transition this massive is not going to be a walk in the park. You're absolutely going to hit some hurdles. So let's talk about how to navigate them.
One of the biggest challenges right off the bat is the talent crunch. The demand for people with real AI skills is just exploding, but the available talent pool is, well, it's a lot smaller. This makes hiring a nightmare, and it puts a huge emphasis on the need to train and upskill the team you already have.
And then there's the human element, isn't there? Resistance to change. To get past it, you need a clear game plan. Step 1, communicate. Over-communicate the vision and the strategy. Step 2, address the fears. Don't ignore those concerns about job security. Tackle them head-on. And step 3, relentlessly explain the benefits. Show your team again and again how AI is going to empower them and make their jobs more valuable and interesting, not make them obsolete.
And finally, as the orchestrator, you're taking on a huge ethical responsibility. This means you have to be constantly on the lookout for bias in your data and your algorithms. You have to ensure your AI systems aren't just black boxes, that they're transparent and explainable. And of course, you have to manage data privacy like your job depends on it, following all the major regulations like GDPR or CCPA. In this new world, trust is everything.
So you navigate the challenges, you build the new skills, you get the team on board. Where do you land? Let's look at that after picture, becoming a genuine strategic partner.
So what's the actual payoff? The data points to a pretty massive one, an average productivity increase of 30%. Just let that sink in for a minute. That's not a tiny tweak. That is a fundamental change in what your department is capable of delivering.
And here's what that can look like on a personal level. We're talking an average of 10 hours saved per employee, per week. I mean, seriously, what could your best people do with 10 extra hours? That's 10 hours that shift from putting out fires to driving real, proactive innovation every single week.
And this all leads to the ultimate point. By orchestrating AI, you elevate yourself and your entire function. You're no longer just the tech manager in a support role. You become a strategic business partner who actively enhances business value, drives innovation across the company, improves overall performance, and serves as a critical advisor to leadership.
So we're left with one final thought. The AI revolution isn't on the horizon. It's here. It's happening now. The only question left is, are you going to be the manager who just reacts to it, or are you going to be the leader who steps up and orchestrates the transformation?